not in the mood for flying, Tom.
You fly also, Mrs. Palmer.
Only if I have to.
I taught her when we first got married.
How nice. And now, let's all try to make our trip a little bit more pleasant than its beginning.
I agree. We might as well all relax. After all, we're going to be spending the rest of the day together.
Relax.
Ever fly before, Niles?
Couple times. No great distance, though. Never been in a light plane before.
We won't be in the air long. We have to land after we cross the border for custom and immigration check.
Is that really necessary?
Standard procedure.
We have sufficient fuel to fly non-stop to San Francisco, do we not?
We do, but we have to land at the border.
We could stop in Sacramento, couldn't we?
We'll be violating international law.
Then I suggest you violate it. Huh?
If I am correct, with 6 stops for refueling, we shall be in Havana in approximately 30 hours, at which time you shall be returned control of your airplane, after you have deposited Mr. Brooke and myself with the authorities.
So you in on this?
You knew about this all the time, didn't you? Didn't you?
Look, mister, I don't know what your game is, but piracy in the air is an international crime.
I am fully aware of the consequences, Mr. Palmer. You will do as you are told.
Niles?
I'm landing at the border.
You do, and it'll be the last landing you'll ever make.
I will not hesitate to use this gun. It won't be the first time.
You'll have a hard time landing this plane with a dead man at the stick.
Your wife would be only too happy to take over the controls, rather than imitate any futile or heroic gestures on your part.
It's too bad you don't have a few military secrets you could lay on the Cubans. You couldn't give a few speeches? I mean, about the terrible conditions in America. And Canada, for that matter.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. He speaks. Did you hear that, Tom? I thought Mr. O'Banion cut out his tongue. Now tell us, Rufus. Tell us about what you're going to tell the Cubans. About how much worse it is in America than it is for the Cuban peasant. Hell, in America, they even ask you to fight for your country.
That's right. That's right, you said it. They're spending $30 billion a year to bomb peasants, and they're asking me to do it. They're asking me to kill or be killed when they won't even let me get a job or eat in a restaurant. Or keep people like you from crapping on
The
it.
communist countries have far less money than America, but the people work together as equals.
Yes, but some of your kind are a bit more equal than others, Mr. O'Banion.
The only thing America ever did for me was to not stop me from getting out.
You know, it's funny, but there's 50,000 other black men sitting in foxholes who don't seem to feel that way.
Well, now, they're just not awake yet.
Oh, but you are. Oh, yeah, you're really smart. It takes a half an hour for a commie to convince you to renounce your country. You're really wide awake. You think all the time.
That's right, baby.
I don't think so. I think you're just trying to get back at me. You're no damn good. Just like the rest of your tribe.
Hey! That's enough!
You wouldn't have the guts to do that without a gun sitting next to you.
What do you know, you little white pig with your hot pants?
Oh, for heaven's sake, school it, Niles. We have enough trouble as it is without you and Vixen raving at each other. And quit punching her out.
That's very intelligent advice, Mr. Palmer. And Niles, take it easy. That's exactly what she wants from you. Anger.
Well, I'm fed up. I'm sick of hearing about communism and democracy. What I do for myself. Niles Brooke takes care of Niles Brooke. You're all pretty good at taking care of yourselves, right? Right. Well, my little pea-sized brain tells me that's really what it's all about. Everybody looks out for himself.
You will find, my friend, that in Cuba, the peasants work together for the good of each other.
Well, it just so happens I'm not a peasant.
That's right, Rufus. You're a black prince of the Congo. You know, maybe if you're nice to Castro, he'll step down and let you take over the country. Maybe he'll understand you better than we do here. Isn't that right, Mr. O'Banion?
I don't see any point in discussing that now.
He don't see any point in discussing this now. You know what that means, don't you, Rufus? You've heard that one before, haven't you? That means shut your black mouth.
Mr. Brooke, one of the first duties of a citizen is to the people's leaders.
Support the people's leaders. Now, where have I heard that before?
What are you, man? One of the people's leaders?
That gun makes him a leader, Niles.
Shut up!
Mr. O'Banion doesn't seem so friendly anymore, does he?
We shall continue this voyage in silence.
Now, wait a minute, man. Are you telling me to shut up, too?
I am saying I do not want any more discussion.
So you're telling me to keep my mouth shut?
If you please.
You commies are pretty damn cute, aren't you? Aren't you?
All right, shut up!
That's it. Shut up what, huh? Shut up what? Shut up what?
Shut up, nigger!
Tom!
Hey, you guys, knock it off! Knock it off!
Tom, you crazy dog!
You watch what you're doing!
Take over! Take over! Okay, I'll take over. How's Niles? Seattle, Tacoma Tower. This is Cessna Charlie Foxtrot 3169er Tango. 5 miles north, request permission to land. Over.
Cessna 69er, you are cleared for straight-in approach, runway 111. Wind is from 180 degrees at 13 knots. Report 3 miles out. Over.
Cessna 69er, Wilco.
We won't be landing here, Palmer.
Gotta land here, Niles. International law requires it.
This says we head back to Canada.
Once a Mau Mau, always a Mau Mau.
Shut up! Come on!
Put that damn gun down. 5,000 feet up. Tom and I are the only ones who are gonna get you down in one piece. If you harm Tom, I won't be responsible for my actions. No matter what you may think. He's damned important to me. Sure, I can fly this crate, but I just might not do it.
Cessna 69er, I have you in sight. Due to heavy traffic, you are now cleared to land on runway 106, Northern Airport Perimeter. Over.
This is Cessna 69er Tango. I'll read you loud and clear. Northern runway 106. You're doing the right thing, Niles.
All right, stop the ship right here. I said stop it. Thanks for helping me to breathe back there. That IRA cat's all yours.
Got pretty hairy there for a minute. That chap's bad news.
Yeah, but you're the lesser of the two evils.
Niles?
That's okay. Vixen.